Before you start throwing tomatoes, let me just tell you, I love animals. I love animals more than I love most of you. In fact, just like Hootie, dolphins do make me cry, right? But I'm here to talk about whales in particular. Whales are beautiful animals. They're intelligent, way beyond our comprehension so far. They have a level of emotion that outpaces mine. They're social animals. And we want to protect them as a human race because we identify with them as intelligent, emotional, family-orientated, right? Who knows that movie? All right, Free Willy, right? Good job. But not everybody has always wanted to protect these animals, right? Throughout hundreds of years in our recent history, man has taken advantage of, vilified them, even in pieces of work like this. What is that? Right, great story, absolutely. But to be serious, whaling even exists today. Today, we have hundreds of businesses, organizations, and even countries profiting on the intentional killing of these creatures. But we also have sea aquariums that have existed for years, that have put these animals in harsh conditions. Now, we can debate tonight, which we will, why I think these aquariums need to exist, but in better conditions. But the story here is we must protect these animals. And if we can do this if we understand the psychological link. We protect what we love what we care for. We care for what we understand, and we understand with things that are put in front of us. But in 2013, a documentary targeted SeaWorld, the organization, and their whale captivity program. It created a public outcry that has caused so much damage to this organization. Now, I agree, changes need to be made to these conditions that these whales are kept in captivity. We can work on that, but it's much bigger than that. You see, without these organizations such as SeaWorld, this outcry has put so much pressure on them that they may no longer exist in the near future. And without that, we will no longer have that ability to study these animals and connect with them. All right? And we have to think about what this may do in our future. In 3 or 4 generations, if we don't have these creatures for us to connect with as social animals and respect them, we may no longer care for them like we do right now. You see, before 1969, we didn't connect with what lied beneath the surface. We thought of creatures underneath there as sea monsters, things that have toppled sailing vessels. We even thought of such things as killer whales. But in '69, a biologist recorded the beautiful songs of the humpback whale and shared that through music across the world. And we learned to start connecting with the animals and understanding them at our human level. And we started to protect them. We started to protect other things that lie beneath the surface. And through this connection, it also is no surprise that in 2 short years after 1969, NGOs such as Greenpeace emerged and others that started protecting these whales, all because we could connect with them. We understood them and we felt the emotional love between us. So, if we have this connection, we protect them. But if we don't have this connection, we need to be concerned. And if this connection erodes, again, in 3 to 4 generations, our grandchildren's grandchildren may no longer have that connection. And that's what scares me the most. When we go to these sea aquariums, we may be brought in by entertainment, but it's the education that leads us into conservation of these creatures. And that is what we need to focus on. To save the whale, we need to focus on protecting them. Because as a romantic and heroic-minded individual that I am, I believe in the sacrificing of a few individual humans for the sake of all mankind. In the same vein, I believe in the captivity of a few select specimens to protect that species overall. And that's why I want to implore you to consider the fact that we need to keep them in order to protect them. Thank you.